Hi, I'm Davelle Morrison. I'm a real estate agent with Bosley, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the mistakes first-time home buyers make and how they can avoid them. So the first mistake I find a lot of first-time home buyers make is they can't seem to overlook the flaws in a home. You know, when you walk around a house, houses are not perfect. And most people don't live in a perfect world. So first-time buyers need to be able to overlook things like clutter. They need to be able to overlook things like paint. It's really important that they overlook some of the flaws in a house. Number two, a lot of first-time buyers, especially if they're buying a pre-construction condo, don't hire a lawyer. And that basically means that their closing costs are going to be that much higher than they need to be. Because if they take their agreement, once they purchase that pre-construction condo, to a lawyer, that lawyer is going to take a look at the agreement and basically negotiate for them some of the closing costs and reduce those costs. So that would be number two, is making sure that they use a lawyer when purchasing a pre-construction home. Number three, I find a lot of first-time buyers don't want to do anything at all to the house. But most of the housing stock is quite old. These houses have been around for at least 100 years, and they always need something, whether it's paint, some roofing work, any other kinds of touch-ups that a home inspector might point out. But a lot of first-time buyers are coming from their first living with their parents, or they're coming from a condo, and everything in condos is so brand new that they can't grasp the idea that houses generally always need something and are not brand new. So that's the other flaw that I see first-time home buyers making. The other thing is they're really eager to get out and look in the spring, March, April, May. First-time buyers really shouldn't be out looking for a house in March, April, May, because that's when everybody else is out looking for a house. They should look in June, August, July. They should take a look in December and January, when the market's a little bit more calmer. Now, when they're looking in those time periods, again, they need to overlook some of the flaws of the houses, but they'll be able to get a better deal than purchasing that house in March, April, or May when everybody else is looking. So first-time buyers, they really need to make sure that they can overlook the flaws in the house, see a lawyer for pre-construction, buy in the right season, not necessarily in spring, and they need to accept that all houses need some kind of work. And those are really my tips for how first-time buyers can get into the market. I'm Davelle Morrison.